At one how-to, we see how to defend against two attackers wielding a knife. The first thing to know when there are multiple aggressors is whether one or both are armed. In this case, one is armed and the other is not. We see the techniques and strategies we need to adapt. The first thing we see today is a situation where someone threatens the belly area with a knife from afar. This means we won't reach their face. Going to the knife could take time as they might withdraw. In Krav Maga, we see attackers as dynamic and active. They are not going to sit still, neither will the other person. As soon as we make a maneuver, the other person will try to defend themselves, and if we don't defend against both, one will also get up to attack again. With this system, we need to approach in a realistic way to see our options. When they come to threaten us, the first thing is to put up a semi-guard. In case they want to stab, we can defend here in some way. If our hands are always down, or even sometimes if they are behind and they want to stab, it will take too long. Hands need to always be between us and the problem. If the problem is around the neck, then the hands would go up in a deterrent position in a way that discourages violence. In another video, we can talk about how to use our words to de-escalate violence, because sometimes the problem can be worsened instead of trying to avoid it. They threaten us and here we need to defend. The defense technique which is taught in Krav Maga for this situation is to clap to remove the knife from the line of attack. If we kick it here, we can get cut. Hitting their hand can sometimes disarm the knife, but we need to do more than just remove it from the line of attack, since if we hit them, the other person will act. Here we come to defend ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, and we're going to try to align the two attackers in such a way that we're going to address this one too to neutralize them. If the other one comes again, we will act. In this case, the far distance protocol would be a kick to the groin. Let's see what should not happen. You get a little closer. With the knife threat, we defend the technique well, it is dropped, and now we defend with the technique to exit on this side. Here we have the problem that if they raise the knife again, there is another attack. Now it would become an attack instead of a threat, and that will simply aggravate the situation. We need multiple aggressor strategies. The first thing is address the most imminent threat to ensure this is dealt with. If this person was strangling us, the first thing is to break the strangulation. Second, once we've dealt with the first threat, whether it is a stab, whether it is a strangulation, whether it is another attack, once we've dealt with the first threat, we should never turn our backs on the first attacker when dealing with the second. You always have to align them so that if the other is active, takes the knife and wants to attack us, we can use it. We don't have to fight against two sides. If we are here and the other one comes to attack, they are able to attack us several times, bam bam bam, so we would have a problem. Now we have the other flank that would also be attacked. Only one line, only one opponent, only one person. We finish with this one, the other one comes and we can use them. We can use one to defend against the other. These are very serious situations, very problematic. If it is already problematic against a person with a knife, imagine if there is a third element in the attack in addition to the defender and two attackers. But we have our tools to get out. To summarize, the most imminent threat is defended first. Second, if another aggressor attacks or does not attack, kick in the groin. Third, align them and leave them neutralized. If you have doubts, questions or opinions, please share them in the comments. We'll be back with more self-defense tutorials to come. We'll see you next time.